Hi guys, thank you very much for joining me, Tony here, with a new lesson, and today we've got a cracker. I've got a very beautiful lick with a very beautiful chord progression that I was messing around on my very beautiful couch last night, and I thought you would really like to learn this because it's a lot of fun to play and it just sounds very pretty, okay? So yeah, I'm playing this on my new Martin HD35. How do you like it? Lovely, yeah. And I've just got this back from the shop today because it was getting set up. I've let it rest in my new environment for a couple of weeks because the wood always adjusts. And then I've got the action brought down, okay? So that means that the strings are very close to the fretboard, the way I like it, because I like to do a lot of licks, as you know, and things like that. And it just makes it easier to play. So if you are having trouble playing a guitar, if it's a little difficult to play, then you might want to have a look at the action. If it's too high, get it to your local luthier. Most guitar shops have one, and it makes a huge difference. Alright, you can play those bar chords really high up the neck, no problem at all. Anyways, I digress. On to the lick. So, the lick goes like this. No, it doesn't. It goes like this. Messed up there. But that is a mixture of the B minor scale right into A, a little mix of minor and major there, and they are the two chords that we'll be using, alright? So no bar chords, B minor and A, alright? Two triads, but we'll get into that. Again, we'll do the little chord progression and a few extra licks for good measure. Okay, but the main part of the lesson that we need to get under our fingers is this little lick, okay? So so we start here in the B minor scale, okay? On the 7th fret, this is where you'll find the B minor chord. Okay, and we've got this little part here. Alright, so we've got 10 with our pinky, 8 with our middle finger, 7 with our index finger, okay? And that's all on the B string. 10, 8, 7, then third finger on 9. And then I'm going to hammer on between 7 and 8. Alright, get that under your fingers. And then I'm going to slide from 9, my third finger, to 7. And then pull off to 5. Alright, now, if you can't get your finger on there, you can always do this. That also works, alright. And then I'm going to roll my finger off, get the B string on the 5th fret. And then I'm going to hammer on the G, 5 to 6, and then 7 on the D. So nice and slow, the whole thing. Guys, I just wanted to tell you very quickly that my 12-week private coaching program is now live again, and that's where I take a very small handful of people and work with them one-on-one over a period of 12 weeks to help them transform their guitar playing. So if this sounds like you, if you have been stuck in the beginner phase for a long time, you've just been learning online and getting nowhere fast, and you're stuck in a rut, you want to be able to get to that intermediate phase as quickly as possible. You want to be able to play in front of family and friends and not feel like a guitar imposter. If you still struggle with things like bar chords, rhythm, the cage system, music theory, you want to be able to play up the neck and know exactly what you're doing, then this could be for you. Just fill out the application below and I'll get back to you. So after I finish that lick, I find my third finger here on the D string, the 7th fret. Alright, I find my middle finger here on the 6th fret of the G. Okay, now I want to get into an A chord, and all I need to do is bring my first finger down to 5 on the B. And I can give that a strum. I can include the high E as well. Sounds lovely. Alright. Alright. Now when I'm in here, I've got two different licks I can play, alright? Two different ones that I can show you. Okay, the first one goes like that. Lick again. Second one goes like this. Alright. So let's break down the first one, right? Alright. Alright, so what I'm doing here is I'm sliding, fingers a shake, my third finger from 7 to 8 and back. And then pulling off my index finger onto 5, right? Now you can see here I'm using all my fingers here, I've got them all on here. So I can just pull off to 5 here. Then up to G, the 7th fret. And then I'm going to bring my index finger back to 5 and hammer on to 6. Okay, that gives you that nice major minor bluesy sound. And I'm going to take my third finger, slide from 7 to 9, back to 7. Then 9 on the A. And then I'm going to get the B note, right? The root note here of the next chord. And that just signals that I'm into the next chord, alright? On the 7th fret and the low E. Okay? And then I'm just going to get this little triad, right? On the bottom, right? This is B minor triad, alright? Bottom 3 strings on the 7th fret. Alright? And then back into the lick again. A chord. That brings us on to the next lick. Okay, now this is a Hendrix double stop 5, which I use all the time. And all we're doing here is we're in the bottom half of the A major pentatonic. And I've got both the two strings, okay, the E and the B, can't find my words here, on the 5th fret, and I'm hammering on my third finger to 7, alright, getting that high E ringing out as well, then open again, and then 7 on the G, then I do this thing here, right? Right, and all I'm doing here is I got my index finger on 4 on the G, my middle finger on 5 in the B, and I'm hammering on to 6 in the G, back off again, right? Now, another cool thing you can do, you can pull that off, alright? It's a little bit more tricky. I just think it gives it that extra cool sound, right? Optional though. And then 7, my third finger on the D. Slide up to 9. Get my index finger again in that triad. And I can play all of them together or just play this. Alright, whatever you find it easier. Alright. That's it. So let's have a go at playing the whole thing together. And that's it, guys. I hope you really enjoyed that one. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.